Good morning, students. My name is Sam Rai. I am the assistant teacher of RKSP Boys Higher Secondary School. This is my second class. In the last class, we were doing vector algebra. In the last class, we have learned only about the basic concept of the vectors. Like in mathematics, what is vectors? हामीले पढिसकेको छौँ एउटा कुनै पनि डाइरेक्टेड लाइन जसको म्याग्निट्युड हुन्छ अनि डिरेक्सन हुन्छ त्यसलाई भेक्टर भन्छ. In the last class, we have learned about the unit vectors, different types of vectors, vectors law of additions, that is triangle law and parallelogram law. And in the last class, we have also done the component of vector in two dimensions. So for a short revision, I am doing this component of vector in two dimensions. So I have drawn two axes, like this is x-axis and this is y-axis in two-dimensional system. If the magnitude of OA is 1 unit towards x-axis, जस्तै OA को length चाहिँ कति छ 1 छ, त्यसलाई भन्छ it is denoted by I cap. I cap भन्ने बित्तिकै you have to know that I is the unit vector along x-axis. I is the unit vector along x-axis. Ani suppose यहाँनिर OB, that is magnitude of OB towards y-axis पनि कति छ 1 unit, जसको coordinate छ 0, y 0, 1 sorry. Yeah, it is denoted by j. अनि j cap भन्ने बित्तिकै याद हुनुपर्छ it is the unit vector towards y-axis, which is denoted by I cap and j cap. This unit vector is very important. Because suppose in two-dimensional system, suppose A is the point. Suppose your length OA, suppose OA को length is 2 unit. So in terms of vector ma OA लाई लेख्नु सक्छ हामी. In terms of unit vector, it can be written as 2I cap. So this unit vector is very important. If a point moves towards y-axis in this direction, suppose it is 3 unit. So this is OB. So OB लाई लेख्न सक्छ हामी in terms of unit vector. This is हाम्रो कुन डाइरेक्सनमा जाँदैछ y-axis. So y-axis को unit vector is denoted by z cap. So it is written as 3j. So this is the component of unit vector in two-dimensional system, which is very important. Last class you have done this component of vector in two dimensions, and also you have done कुनै पनि point. Suppose this is कुनै पनि point यहाँ छ, जस्तो P and Q are the point in the xy plane. Suppose यसको P को coordinate छ x1, y1 अनि Q को coordinate छ x2, y2 है. Suppose what is this PQ? What is the position vector of PQ? Last time मैले proof गरिदिएको थियो कि मैले यहाँबाट कसरी प्रुफ गर्दै थिएँ भने यहाँबाट p बाट मैले एउटा परपेन्डिकुलर x एक्सिस मा तानेको थिएँ, q बाट पनि एउटा परपेन्डिकुलर y एक्सिस मा तानेको थिएँ. त्यसलाई मैले आई क्यान नेम इट m अनि यसलाई म n दिन्छु है. अनि सिमिलरली p बाट फेरि qn मा मैले परपेन्डिकुलर तानेको थिएँ, दैट इज p दिस यसलाई मैले के दिए r. सो यहाँबाट यु क्यान इजिली फाइन्ड द पोजिसन भेक्टर अफ pq, किनभने हाम्रो याद छ PR को म्याग्निट्युड कति हुन्छ, यो हाम्रो x2 छ. दिस यहाँदेखि ON कति छ x2, OM चाहिँ कति छ, दिस इज OM इज x1. सो देयरफोर हाम्रो MN हुन्छ दिस इज x2 माइनस x1. यो कति हुन्छ x2 माइनस x1. सो यो x2 माइनस x1 भएपछि यो पनि के हुन्छ x2 माइनस x1. So similarly, हाम्रो यो y-axis मा हेर्यो भने QN हुन्छ y2 and this QR कति छ तिम्रो, this one QR NR, this is NR. यो कति छ, this is y1, this is y1, this is also y1 from this to this, अनि यो कति छ y2. So what is QR हाम्रो कति हुन्छ, this is y2 minus y1. हाम्रो यो कति हुन्छ, this magnitude of QR is y2 minus y1. यसरी हामीले प्रुभ गरेको थियौ. अनि suppose I is the unit vector along y axis, x axis, and z is the unit vector along y axis. Also PR line, PR vector, it has directions in directed from P to R. So PR vector लाई हामीले लेख्न सक्छ in terms of vector मा this can be written as x2 minus x1 I cap. यसलाई के लेख्न सक्छ हामी PR लाई हामीले लेख्न सक्छ x2 minus x1 I cap. Similarly QR. So if J is the unit vector along y axis, so QR लाई हामीले लेख्न सक्छ this is y2 minus y1, this is z cap. अनि यहाँबाट हामीले जस PR हामीले पायो x2 minus x1 y cap, QR हाम्रो पायो y2 minus y1 z cap. So therefore, if the position vector of PQ, if the position vector of PQ चाहिँ मैले R माने भने, so यहाँ हामीले triangle law use गर्न सक्छ. In triangle PQR मा हामीले triangle law use गर्दा this PQ is the resultant of these two vectors. That is PQ is the sum of two vectors. That is PR vector plus RQ vector. PR vectors and this is RQ vector. Sorry, this is RQ vectors. So this is the resultant of these two vectors. So you can easily find the PQ. What is the position vector of PQ? R मानिन्छु. So when you add this, you will get this is x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap. यसरी हामीले पोजिसन भेक्टर खोजेको थियो. एक्चुअली पोजिसन भेक्टर अफ PQ हामीले यसरी लेख्दा पनि हुन्छ. For your simple understanding, what is position vector of Q means? This is position vector of Q minus position vector of P गर्दा पनि you can easily find x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap. And similarly हामीले यसको modulus पनि खोज्यो. That is distance of these vectors, that is distance of the point P from Q. हामीले यसको distance पनि खोज्यो. हामीले कसरी यो triangle मा PQR मा this is 90 degree, so I can use Pythagoras theorem. अनि यहाँबाट हामीले यो this is hypotenuse and यो length खोज्दा what is magnitude of PQ हामीले यसरी खोजेको थियो. This is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So last class मा हामीले गरेको थियो component of vector in two dimension. है अब in class 12, so you have to do component of vector in 3 dimension. This is very important, component of vector in 3 dimension. So 3 dimension means you have 3 mutually perpendicular axes like this. This is suppose y axis, x axis and z axis. Like this. This is y, x and z axis. These are 3 mutually perpendicular axes. जसमा मैले लेखेको छु यहाँ this origin is O है. OA को मैले magnitude कति छ? A को coordinate छ 1, 0, 0 किनभने x मा 1 unit, यहाँनिर हुन्छ y is 0 and z is 0. Similarly B मा मैले coordinate like x is 0, y is 1 and z is 0. C मा x is 0, y is 0, z is 1. So this is coordinate of ABC. That is what is magnitude of OA? It is 1 unit x axis ma. So this is unit vector. Actually this is a unit vector along x axis, so it is denoted by I cap. Right? Similarly OB is a unit vector along y axis. In a 1 unit, it is denoted by z cap. On the z axis ma x ko length kati cha 1 cha, त्यसलाई भन्छ it is k cap. So this is the component of unit vector in 3 dimensional. मैले यहाँ this is very important, that is position vector in terms of 3 dimension मा मैले के गरेको छु भने हाम्रो point like this मैले कसरी बनाएको छु भने यो this point P x, y, z यो कसरी move, point P कसरी move भएको छ भने this is x axis, y axis, z axis. You have 3 mutually perpendicular axes. Your point move भएको छ x axis, positive x axis move भएको छ है. फेरि this point moves here. यहाँबाट यहाँदेखि यहाँसम्म x unit छ. So यहाँदेखि यहाँसम्म move भएर फेरि कहाँ गएको छ y unit. अनि z axis मा it goes to the Sorry, it goes to the z axis like this. So point somewhere lies here like this. हाम्रो यो फिंगर मा point यहाँ x axis मा point x, y axis मा गएको छ positive direction of y axis and z axis मा. So point this p lies somewhere over here. That is p lies in the x y z plane. x y z plane. So यसको पोजिसन भेक्टर कसरी निकाल्नु भन्दा मैले यहाँ देख्छु OA को म्याग्निट्युड x छ. So in terms of OA को म्याग्निट्युड कति छ? x छ. OA is कति छ? This is x unit. हाम्रो OA point moves OA कति x unit. So I is a unit vector. So OA लाई हामीले लेख्यो x I cap है. त्यहाँदेखि towards y axis मा it moves y unit, that is AB कति छ हाम्रो? AB कति unit is y unit. So यसलाई लेखेको छ हामीले yz cap in terms of unit vector z किनभने y axis मा यो मुभ भएको छ y unit सम्म मुभ भएको छ. So if j is the unit vector along y axis, so AB लाई हामीले लेख्न सक्छ is yz cap in terms of vector. Similarly यहाँदेखि z axis positive direction of z axis मा यो z unit सम्म मुभ भएको छ. That means यो vector that is bp लाई हामीले लेख्न सक्छ in terms of unit vector मा z k cap. अब this is the final point p. P is the final point. Vector मा the most important thing is के हुन्छ भने the distance of the initial point, that is origin बाट point move भएको छ है, अनि यहाँ final point p मा छ. So this is very important. That is this one OP. This is the actually it is called displacement vector. यसलाई के भन्छ? Displacement vector. The measurement of initial position and the final position. This is called displacement vector. So यो चाहिँ मैले OP लाई vector OP को पोजिसन भेक्टर मैले r मान यो चाहिँ कसरी गरेको छु भने मैले यहाँनिर सबै लाइनहरु जोडेर 3 डाइमेन्सनल फिगर बनाइदिएको छु. इस समर तिमीले क्लास 10 मा पनि पढेको छ. क्लास 10 मा यो फिगरको बारेमा याद छ. मैले यो क्युबेडको शेपको यो 3 डाइमेन्सनल फिगर बनाएको छु. क्युबेडको शेप छ. यसको फ्रन्ट पार्टमा चाहिँ लाइज हुँदैछ पोइन्ट p x, y, z. अब यसको पोजिसन भेक्टर कसरी खोज्छु भन्दा this is the process of finding how to find the position vector of OP. First मैले यहाँ O र B जोइन गर्दैछु छु है. अनि यहाँनिर याद छ तिमीलाई OA vector it is xi cap, OB vector is yj cap. So हाम्रो यो ट्रायंगल फर्म हुँदैछ OAB. So यहाँ म ट्रायंगल ल अफ vector addition use गर्न सक्छु. त्यो triangle law of vector addition ले भन्छ this vector OB is the sum of these two vectors. OB is the sum of these two vectors. That is OB is the resultant of these two vectors. So OB लाई चाहिँ OB is equals to के हो xi cap plus yj cap है. त्यही कारण मैले OB पाए यहाँनिर कति पाए xi cap plus yj cap. OB vector कति पाए मैले xi cap plus yj cap. ट्रायंगल ल युज गरेर अगेन फेरि मैले ओरिजिन देखि यो पोइन्ट p यसरी जोइन गर्दैछु छु. द मेन इज you are finding this position vector r. So यो पनि हेरौँ यहाँनिर ट्रायंगल ल. सो OBP यहाँ पनि हामीले ट्रायंगल ल युज गर्न सक्छौं. यो भेक्टर हाम्रो OB भेक्टर कति भयो xi plus yj cap है. अनि यहाँ भेक्टर BP हाम्रो कति छ इन द फिगर इट इज z k cap. So यहाँ पनि ट्रायंगल युज गर्दा दिस थर्ड साइड दैट इज OP, this third side OP is the sum of these two vectors which is actually called resultant, that is OB plus BP. So यसरी हामीले पोजिसन भेक्टर्स p खोजेको छु. Actually this is the position vector of OP is r is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. If the coordinate of p is x, y, z, then the position vector of p in terms of 3-dimensional system ma ke रहेछ vector r, that is r xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So this is very very important what is actually position vector of P is, P means position vector of P with respect to this initial point, that is origin. So this is in terms of 3 dimensions. So हामीले पायो OP. OP कति पायो? This is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. If ijk is the unit vector along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Similarly, हामीले यसको magnitude पनि खोज्न सकिहाल्छ. What is magnitude of OP? What is magnitude of OP? It is actually, this is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. That is square. It is square of coefficient of I, that is x square, plus what is coefficient of z? Y, that is y square, and what is coefficient of k cap? It is z. Therefore, the magnitude is OP is x square plus y square plus z square. That is distance of the point P. Distance of the point P from origin कति रहेछ? x square plus y square plus z square. यो हामीले इजिली प्रुभ गर्न सक्छ by using class 10 को पाइथागोरस थ्योरम. किनभने यहाँ हेर यो त हाम्रो यो के हुँदैछ 90 डिग्री, किनभने यो बेसलाई मात्रै हेर्यो भने यो के फर्म हुँदैछ भने यो प्यारालेलोग्राम फर्म हुँदैछ, यो एंगल 90 हुन्छ. सो यो दिस इज x, दिस इज y, सो दिस इज x भयो, यो कति छ y, दिस इज हाइपोटेन्युस, यो कति हुन्छ x स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर स्क्वायर रुट अफ x स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर. अनि यो के छ तिम्रो, दिस इज pb को युनिट कति छ, दिस इज z, द म्याग्निट्युड अफ bp इज z. भनेपछि यहाँ पनि यो पनि दिस इज अल्सो द भर्टिकल लाइन, दिस इज अल्सो भर्टिकल. यो हेर यो भर्टिकल लाइन छ इन xy प्लेनमा, यो भर्टिकल लाइन भएकोले यो एंगल पनि 90 डिग्री हुन्छ. सो यहाँबाट पनि पाइथागोरस थ्योरम युज गर्न सक्छ. सो यहाँबाट यो हाइपोटेन्युस स्क्वायर इज परपेन्डिकुलर स्क्वायर प्लस बेस स्क्वायर युज गरेर हामीले यु क्यान इजिली फाइन्ड द म्याग्निट्युड अफ OP, that is x square plus y square plus z square. So this is the position vector of point P in terms of 3-dimensional, that is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Coordinate of P is x, y, z. So तिमीलाई याद हुनुपर्छ, if the point P is 1, 2, 3, so what is the position vector of that is OP from the origin? It is simple. This is I cap, this is 1 into I is I, it is 2 j cap plus 3 k cap. So you have to know this. Now I am doing the position vectors if the point P lies in x, y, z plane like this. Suppose you points a P, right? Its coordinates are x1, y1, z1, right? On the point Q. Q coordinates are x2, y2, z2. So what is the position vector of PQ कति हुन्छ होला? 2-dimensional हामीलाई याद थियो position vector of PQ is x2 minus x1i plus y2 minus y1 k cap. Similarly, what is position vector in terms of 3-dimensional पनि? 3-dimensional मा पनि कति हुन्छ भने it is, this is z axis. What is position vector of PQ? It is x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1, it is k cap. यो पनि हामीले इजिली प्रुभ गर्छ बाइ युजिङ ट्रायंगल ल. किनभने हामी यो पोइन्ट P लाई ओरिजिन सँग यसरी जोइन गर्छ अनि Q लाई पनि हामी ओरिजिन सँग यसरी जोइन गर्छ. What is position vector of P? What is position vector of P? In terms of this origin is x1 I cap plus y1 j cap. Position vector of P कति हुँदो रहेछ? What is position vector of P? Position vector of P with respect to this origin is कति छ? P को coordinate x1 y1 z छ. So it is x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap. Similarly, position vector of Q पोजिसन भेक्टर अफ q पनि कति हुन्छ कोअर्डिनेट छ q को x2 y2 z2 सो दिस इज x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap if I j k is the unit vector along x axis y axis and z axis अनि योमा पनि हामीले ट्रायंगल ल युज गर्न सक्छ योमा पनि हामीले के ल युज गर्न सक्छ ट्रायंगल ल युज गरेर यो ट्रायंगल ल युज गरेर you can easily find the vector pq which is x2 minus x1 cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1 k cap so this is a very important actually the pq भन्ने बित्तिकै याद गर्नुपर्छ pq means vector pq भनेको चाहिँ के रहेछ it is position vector of q minus position vector of p position vector of p so हामीले यो triangle law use गरेर you can easily prove this vector position vector of pq you can refer in your textbook the proof is very simple now अब हाम्रोमा के छ भने vectors मा section formula is very important you know sometimes the questions may be asked from that topic also section formula this is more तिमीलाई formula मात्रै दिन्छु है section formula त्यो चाहिँ के भने कुनै पनि भेक्टर a छ है अनि यहाँ निर point a छ यहाँ point b छ सो यहाँ निर म a लाई origin सँग दुईटालाई जोइन गरिदिन्छु यसरी like this so if the position vector is vector a if the position vector of is vector b if the position vector of b is vector b and if the position vector of a is vector a that is vector position vector of a with respect to origin suppose यो ab line लाई चाहिँ कुनै पनि point एउटा suppose this point is r whose position vectors is vector r this is vector a this is vector b so यो r ले चाहिँ यो ab line लाई divide गर्छ in the ratio m:n in the ratio m:n this is called internal division तिमीले क्लास 11 मा स्ट्रेट लाइन मा सेक्सन फर्मुला तिमीले युज पनि गरेको प्रुफ पनि गरेको इन योर क्लास 11 टपिक है कोअर्डिनेट ज्यामेट्री स्ट्रेट लाइन मा कुनै पनि यो पोइन्टले कुनै पनि एउटा लाइन सेगमेन्टलाई इन द रेशियो m:n मा ब्रेक गर्छ भने देन व्हाट इज द कोअर्डिनेट अफ r इन टर्म्स अफ कोअर्डिनेट अफ r हाम्रो के थियो भने इन टर्म्स अफ कार्टेसियन कोअर्डिनेट मा चाहिँ थियो दिस इज mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n the coordinates of this one mx2 plus nx1 is equals to m plus n similarly my2 plus ny1 plus m this is coordinate of so what is the vector r so internal division so it is also simple this is m into vector b plus n into vector a divided by m plus n this is position vector of r is m into vector b plus n into vector a divided by m plus n this is internal division section formula so now फेरि यही point r ले यही point r ले suppose this point r है यहाँनिर vector a छ यहाँ vector b छ this is vector a this is vector b so position vector of r is vector r यो ले equal half मा divide गर्छ that is r is the midpoint of ab r is the midpoint of ab अनि तिमीलाई midpoint formula मा याद छ x1 plus x2 divided by 2 x1 plus x2 divided by 2 similarly यहाँ पनि vector r कति हुन्छ this is called midpoint formula vector r which is the position vector of r कति हुन्छ it is vector a plus vector b divided by कति हुन्छ 2 So this is the midpoint formula, that section formula in terms of vector. Ani the last one, this is internal division, external division पनि हुन्छ. So यहाँनिर हाम्रो a छ vector a, हाम्रो यहाँ vector b छ है. कुनै पनि point r ले यो रेशियो m:n मा externally line लाई divide गर्दैछ भने, so this is position vector b, position vector a, this position vector is r. So what is the vector r? So you have to write this all formula in your formula copy, and the proof is also very simple. It is vector m into vector b minus n into vector a divided by m minus n. So this is very important topic, very important formula for the section formula. Now we are moving to the topic. That topic is actually very important for straight line. That is directions, ratios and direction cosines. म तिमीलाई ब्रिफमा बताइदिइराख्छु छु है भेक्टरमा. लेटर अन हामी स्ट्रेट लाइनमा गर्दा हामी यो राम्रोसँग यसलाई बुझ्ने छौं है. अब what is direction, ratios and directions? So you have to write this. यो फर्मुला याद गरे. म जुन चाहिँ बक्स बनाएको छु यो फर्मुला. This is for internal division, this is for external division, and this is for midpoint. कुनै पनि पोइन्टले इक्वल हाफमा डिवाइड गर्दैछ, and this is the position vector p in terms of 3 dimension right. So you have to know this concept. So I'm going to the topic directions, ratios and direction cosines. Direction, ratios and direction cosines. यो पनि सिम्पलै छ. सिम्पल भन्दा अलिकति बुझिराख्नु तिमीले. Suppose you have in terms of 3 dimensional, suppose this is x axis, y axis, positive direction of x axis, positive direction of y axis and positive direction of z axis. You have 3 mutually perpendicular axes like this in terms of 3 dimension like this. So अब तिमीलाई यादै भयो this OP है. p को कोअर्डिनेट छ x, y, z. हामीले अघि फाइन्ड गर्यो पोजिसन भेक्टर अफ r and पोजिसन भेक्टर of p, that is r, which x1 x I cap plus y j cap plus z. Suppose if this p makes an angle alpha with the positive direction of x axis, and this line OP makes an angle beta with the positive direction of y axis, and this line OP makes an angle gamma with positive direction of z axis, then alpha, beta, gamma are called, like this is called direction angles. Direction angles. Directions angles. So I am doing direction ratios and direction cosines. Direction ratios and direction cosines. Right? Direction ratios and direction cosines. And your alpha is the angle made by OP in the positive direction of x-axis. Beta is the angle made by OP to the positive direction of y-axis. And gamma is the angle made by OP to the positive direction of z-axis. Then actually this alpha, beta, gamma are called direction angles, and the cosines of these angles are called, like here it is called directions cosines. It is called directions cosines. If the alpha, beta, gamma are the direction angles, then cosines of direction, these angles are called direction cosines. When we see this cos alpha, cosine of alpha, cos of beta and cos of gamma. This is called direction cosines. This is called direction cosines. Only This is denoted by 3 straight line मा झन् भासमा पर्छ हामी यो cos of alpha. This is denoted by L, M and N. So यसलाई हामीले कसरी डिनोट गर्छ L cos of alpha is denoted by L, cos of beta is denoted by M and cos of gamma is denoted by N. So L, M and R like you understand this is called direction cosines and you have always these relations you square of the cosines direction cosines the sum of the square of direction cosines is always 1. This is very important. The sum of the angles, the sum of squares of the direction cosines is always 1. मैले भने कुनै पनि alpha beta gamma is angle made by the that vector OP with the positive direction of x axis, y axis and z axis. Then cosines of these angles is called direction cosines which is denoted by L, M and N. And you have to always know that L square plus M square plus N square is always 1. So in terms of this Cartesian coordinate L is हामीले L लाई कसरी लेख्न सक्छ भने L is divided by x divided by x square plus y square plus z square. You can easily prove this from this. Yeah. किनभने यसको magnitude OP को magnitude छ. This is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. यहाँदेखि p देखि एउटा perpendicular तान्यो हामीले x axis मा है यहाँ तान्यो. So यसको cosine that is cos means base by hypotenuse गरे भने you can easily find L that is cos of alpha is x divided by x square plus y square plus z square. Similarly M is equals to y divided by square root of x square plus y square plus z square and N is equals to this is z divided by x square plus y square plus z square. So you always have to know that कुनै पनि vector so if the vector of this one if the vector A is ai cap plus bj cap plus ck cap. So what is the direction cosines of this? So this is simply कति हुँदो रहेछ L is equals to Q. What is the coefficient of I here? This is A divided by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. And what is N? What is coefficient of z here? B divided by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. And what is the coefficient of k here? This is N c divided by a square plus b square plus c square. And actually in vector this coefficient of I a and what is coefficient of j B. What is coefficient of k cap? C. So this A direction ratios. यो A, B, C लाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छ? Direction ratios. Where A is the coefficient of I cap, J is the coefficient of B is the coefficient of Z cap, J cap, and C is the coefficient of K cap. This A, comma B, comma C are directions ratios, and you always this proportionality should be called. That is L by A, direction cosines and direction M by B is equals to N by C. This proportionality should be hold. This proportionality should be hold. So this is actually direction cosines means the coefficient of I cap, Z cap and K cap. Unit vector को coefficient लाई चाहिँ हामी direction ratios भन्छ. अनि what is direction cosines? कुनै पनि यो अल्फा बीटा गामा भयो एंगल त्यसको कोसाइनलाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छ? यसको कोसाइनलाई चाहिँ cos of alpha, cos of beta, cos of gamma is called direction cosines. यसलाई डिनोट गर्छ L, M, N ले. अनि always L square plus M square plus N square is always 1. अनि हामीले in terms of this L is in terms of this coordinate that is x comma y comma z. So what is direction cosines? L. This is x divided by square root of x square plus y square plus z square. And this M is y divided by x square plus y square plus z square. And this N is equals to z divided by x square plus y square plus z square. So later on हामी straight line topic गर्दा यो अझै हामी डिटेल्समा गर्दैछ. So further हामी ब्रिफको लागि यो फर्मुला याद गर्नुपर्छ for this direction cosines and directions ratios. So direction ratios and direction cosines बाट पनि किनभने sometimes vector मा हामीलाई question सोध्नु सक्छ. Now, so these are all about the direction ratios, direction cosines, the component of vector in 2 dimension, the component of vector in 3 dimension. Now I'll go to the next theory part, that is multiplication of a vector. Multiplications of a vector. Last time in the first class we have done scalar multiplications. Scalar multiplications of a vector. Number 2, which we are doing today, the most important is dot product, or you can call it scalar product. And number 3 is cross product. So, आज हामी स्केलर मल्टिप्लिकेसन अस्ति गरेँ मैले है, कुनै पनि भेक्टरलाई कुनै पनि स्केलरले मल्टिप्लाई गरे भने त्यसको है कुनै पनि पोजिटिभ नम्बरले मल्टिप्लाई गरे भने त्यसको डिरेक्सनलाई एफेक्ट गर्दैन, त्यसको म्याग्निट्युडलाई एफेक्ट गर्छ. कुनै पनि एउटा ऱ्यासनल नम्बर कुनै पनि एउटा फ्र्याक्सनले मल्टिप्लाई गरे भने त्यसको डिरेक्सनलाई एफेक्ट गर्दैन, त्यसको म्याग्निट्युड कति हुन्छ कम्ती भएर जान्छ. कुनै पनि नेगेटिभ नम्बरले गरे भने म्याग्निट्युडलाई पनि एफेक्ट गर्छ एज वेल एज डिरेक्सनलाई पनि त्यसले के गर्छ एफेक्ट गर्छ. सो दिज आर स्केलर मल्टिप्लिकेसन्स विच वी हेभ अलरेडी डन इन द लास्ट क्लास. सो टुडे आई एम डुइङ डट प्रडक्ट अर स्केलर प्रडक्ट. सो क्लास 12 को स्टुडेन्टहरूले आई थिङ्क फिजिक्समा पनि पढिसकेको छ डट प्रडक्ट एन्ड स्केलर प्रडक्ट. सो आई एम डुइङ दिस टपिक डट प्रडक्ट अर स्केलर प्रडक्ट. Now, if A and B are 2 non-zero vectors, if vector A and vector B are 2 non-zero vectors, if vector A and vector B are 2 non-zero vectors, then dot product of vector A and vector B is denoted by vector A dot vector B, which is equals to modulus of vector A, that is magnitude of vector A, magnitude of vector B into cosine of theta. Jastai cos of theta, where theta is the angle between the two vectors, vector A and vector B. मैले यस्तो बनाएँ. So vector U, this is vector A in these directions. यो vector, this is initial point, this is terminal point. So vector A र vector B को टेललाई यसरी जोइन गर्छु. This is vector B, right? This is O. O is the initial point for both the vectors A and vectors B. So if this angle theta is the angle between these two vectors, vector A and vector B, and this the range of theta is always lies between 0 to 180 degree. जहिले पनि कहाँ लाइज हुन्छ 0 to 180 degree. So this theta is the angle between the vector A and vector B. अब dot product एक्चुअली डट प्रडक्ट गर्दा चाहिँ दुईटा भेक्टर क्वान्टिटिजहरू हामी मल्टिप्लाई गर्छ. दुईटा भेक्टर क्वान्टिटिजहरू मल्टिप्लाई हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ हामीले यु हेभ अलरेडी डन इन द फिजिक्स अल्सो वर्क. एक्चुअली वर्क भनेको वर्क इज इक्वल्स टु फोर्स इन्टु डिस्प्लेसमेन्ट है. इन द फिजिक्स फोर्स इज भेक्टर क्वान्टिटी, डिस्प्लेसमेन्ट इज भेक्टर क्वान्टिटी. अनि दुईटा भेक्टर क्वान्टिटीलाई जब मल्टिप्लाई गर्छ हामीले यु हेभ टु यु विल गेट another quantity which is scalar quantity, that is walk is a scalar quantity. हामीले फिजिक्समा गरे यहाँ भेक्टर डट प्रडक्टमा पनि हामी दुईटा भेक्टर क्वान्टिटी मल्टिप्लाई गर्छ डट प्रडक्ट गरे भने when you multiply two vector quantities dot product you will get the scalar quantity, you will get the magnitude only, you will get the magnitude only, जसको चाहिँ डिरेक्सन हुँदैछ। अब डट प्रडक्ट कति बेला गर्न सक्छ भने दुईटा भेक्टरको सेम डिरेक्सन हुनुपर्छ है। अब यहाँनिर हेर भेक्टर A is going to this directions, vector B is going to this directions, so the dot product is that's not possible. So same direction मा हुँदाखेरि सो भेक्टर B को हामीले फिजिक्समा पनि गरेको छ है। एउटा हुन्छ horizontal component and vertical component। म भेक्टर B बाट एउटा परपेंडिकुलर तान्छु है। सपोज दिस इज OM, this is M. Actually this OM, this is vector B, this is vector B. OM is the projection of vector B in the direction of vector A, in the direction of vector A, in the direction of vector A. So हामीले so therefore OM, so what will give OM? You already know OM is कति पाउँछ हामीले? It is this one. OM is B cos theta in the direction of, this is horizontal component of vector B, that is OM is B cos theta. अनि यो कल हामी यो vertical कति पाउँछ? It is B sin theta. भनेपछि OM हामीले कति पायो? This one is, this is B cos theta in this direction. अब vector A and vector B goes in the same direction. Actually this is not a vector B, this is the projection of vector B in the direction of A. So हामीले multiply गर्दा, so vector A dot vector B same direction हुँदैछ vector A and vector B cos theta. So यो multiply गर्दाखेरि dot product मा multiply गर्दा मैले अघि नै भने the vectors should be in the same directions. So it is vector A, you can write modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B into cos theta. You can write this is vector A and B also. You have to find modulus of vector A and modulus of vector B in cos theta. Similarly, what is B? हाम्रो B dot A, योलाई हामीले यस्तो गर्नु पनि सक्छ हामीले. So this is the dot product of the two vectors. Vector A dot vector B is modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B into cos theta. अनि यो dot product गर्दा हामीले गर्छ two vector quantity जब multiply गर्छ you will get the scalar. जब dot product गर्दा चाहिँ you will get the scalar. याद गरिराख्नु, which is very very important. And dot product is only possible when the two vectors are in the same direction. So it is very very important. अब तिमीहरुलाई फेरि similarly यो vector B छ है, this is vector A, vector A को projection यता छ. So this is भनेपछि यो के हुन्छ, this is A cos of theta. So यति बेला पनि vector B dot A पनि के हुन्छ, it is vector B into A cos theta. कति हुन्छ? Vector B into A cos theta. And actually this one, that is vector A dot vector B is always equals to vector B dot vector A. That is, this is the commutative property of dot product. याद गर्नुपर्छ, dot product of two vectors is vector modulus of vector A modulus of vector into cos of theta, where theta is the angle between the two vectors. Theta is the angle between the two vectors, and the range of theta is always 0 to 180 degree. So this is very very important for the dot vector. अनि दुईटा parallel vectors. Suppose अब तिमीहरुलाई म parallel vectors, दुईटा vectors. Suppose if the two vectors, this is vector A and this is vector B. if the two vectors are in the same directions, if the two vectors are parallel vectors, if the two vectors are vector A like this, if the two vectors are parallel vectors, त्यति बेला याद गर्नु, if the two vectors are parallel vector, त्यति बेला तिनीहरुको angle is always 0 degree हुन्छ. The angle between two vectors, if the two vectors are parallel, this is remarks, if the two non-zero vectors are parallel, then theta is always, the angle between these two vectors is always 0 degree. Theta is always 0 degree. अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ the dot product, that is vector A, vector B, तिमीलाई यादै छ, it is modulus of vector A and modulus of vector B into cos of theta. अनि दुईटा vector parallel vector हुँदैछ भने यसको cos of 0 degree, you already know what is the value of cos 0 degree. Cos 0 degree is 1, so it is vector A dot vector B is simply modulus of vector A and modulus of vector. If the two vectors are parallel vectors, so dot product, that is vector A dot B is modulus of vector A, modulus of vector B into cos theta, cosine of theta, where theta is the angle between the two vectors, vector A and vector B. Suppose if मैले अघि भने vector A and B are like vectors छ भने, the like vectors, last time हामीले गर्यो, if the vectors are in the same directions, they are parallel to each other, त्यति बेला हाम्रो theta is equals to के हुन्छ, 0 हुन्छ. त्यति बेला this dot per vector A dot B हुन्छ, it is modulus of vector A and modulus of vector B. If vector A and B are like vector, if vector A and B are perpendicular, if vector A and B are perpendicular, that is orthogonal, you can say it orthogonal. That is, its figure is like this. Suppose vector यहाँ छ A छ, this is vector A, this is vector B, where the angle between these two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then यति बेला यसको angle theta हुन्छ तिम्रो के हुन्छ, pi by 2 हुन्छ. theta कति हुन्छ, 90 degree. theta कति हुन्छ, 90 degree. They are perpendicular to each other. त्यति बेला this vector A dot vector B is equals to, it is modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B into cos of theta कति हुन्छ त्यति बेला, pi by 2, that is cos pi by 2, cos 90 degree. Cos 90 degree is, as you all know, it is 0. So vector A dot B के हुन्छ तिम्रो 0. Vector A dot B के हुँदो रहेछ 0. If vector A and B are unlike vectors, unlike vectors means they are in opposite directions. They are in opposite directions. त्यति बेला थीटा कति हुन्छ, पाई, त्यति बेला थीटा कति हुन्छ, पाई 180 डिग्री. त्यति बेला vector A dot vector B हुन्छ modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B into cos of pi. As you all know, class 10 में cos of pi, class 11 में cos 180 degrees minus of 1. So it is minus of modulus of A into modulus of vector B. So this dot product is very very important. मैले भने dot product is only possible if the vector are in the same directions. है, अनि कुनै पनि दुईटा vector हामीले product गर्यो भने, dot product गर्यो भने you will get the scalar. अनि आज हामीले कोही बेला एंगल निकाल्नु पनि आउँछ. यहाँबाट हाम्रो dot product बाट एंगल निकाल्नु सक्छ, किनभने vector A dot B is equals to modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B into cos of theta आयो. यहाँबाट एउटा रिलेसन पाउँछ हामीले, cos of theta is equals to vector A dot vector B divided by modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B. So this implies that theta is equals to हाम्रो के हुन्छ, cos inverse vector A dot vector B divided by modulus of vector A and modulus of vector B. So you can easily find the angle between the two vectors by using this formula. Now I will do the orthogonal vectors. Orthogonal vectors. Right. That is, you have three vectors like this, three unit vectors. So suppose this is x, this is y, this is z. So x ma unit vector, as you all know, agi garisake, it is I cap. Y ma unit vector kati huncha z cap. Ani z axis ma unit vector kati huncha k cap. बुझ्यो? अनि जहिले पनि यो याद गर्नुपर्छ, I vector I cap dot vector I cap. Vector I dot vector I cap गर्दा जहिले पनि थीटा हुन्छ 0 डिग्री. थीटा कति हुन्छ? 0 डिग्री. The product of unit vector to itself, त्यति बेला थीटा के हुन्छ? 0 डिग्री हुन्छ. थीटा 0 डिग्री means cos 0 के हुन्छ? 1 हुन्छ. अनि vector I dot vector I cap, यही formula use गर्दा it is modulus of vector I cap into modulus of vector I cap into cos 0. अनि याद छ I is a unit vector जसको magnitude कति हुन्छ? 1 हुन्छ. That is length 1 हुन्छ. So it is 1 into 1, as you all know, cos 0 is also 1. So this is 1. Similarly, vector j cap dot j cap पनि कति हुन्छ? 1 नै हुन्छ. Vector k cap dot vector k cap पनि कति हुन्छ? 1 नै हुन्छ. So यो तीनटा is very important. Another is vector I dot vector j cap. Vector I dot vector j cap. यति बेला त यो एंगल कति हुन्छ? They are perpendicular to three mutually perpendicular axes. So यो त so यहाँनिर थीटा is 90 डिग्री हुन्छ. थीटा 90 डिग्री हुँदाखेरि त्यति बेला के हुन्छ? It is vector modulus of vector I cap into modulus of vector j cap. It is cos of कति हुन्छ? pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0. So यसले सबैलाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा के हुन्छ? 0. So it is simply vector I dot j cap कति हुँदैछ? 0. Similarly vector I dot k cap पनि के हुन्छ? 0. Similarly vector j cap vector k cap पनि के हुन्छ? 0. किनभने तिनीहरुको the angle between these two vectors के कति हुन्छ? 90 डिग्री. किनभने तिनीहरु perpendicular हुन्छ, त्यति बेला 90 डिग्री हुन्छ. 90 डिग्री हुँदा cos 90 डिग्री 0. So this is very important. हामी यो प्रब्लम गर्दा पुरा युज गर्ने छौ. अनि today's last topic is projection of vector B on A. Projection of vector B on A. यसको फर्मुला लेखिराखौ. Projection of vector B on A. मैले भनिहाले अघि गर्दाखेरि, suppose this is A, vector A, है, this is vector B. Now dot product possible हुन्छ. यसको जस्तै horizontal component यहाँबाट हामीले perpendicular तान्छ vector BA मा. Suppose this is OM. Actually मैले अघि भने OM. This OM is called this is vector A. OM is called the projection of vector B on vector A. This is a projection of vector B on vector A, and this is dot product of vector A dot vector B divided by modulus of vector A. Divided by modulus of vector. This is very important. Projection of vector B on A, because from this topic you may ask the questions, short answer questions. So this is all about the topic vectors and the scalar product and dot product. So in the next class I will do the important problems, past year questions पनि म solve गर्ने छु. सँगसँगै हामी short answer पनि यो topic vector को directional ratios, cosines, है, position vectors, unit vectors, अनि similarly dot product मा हामी पुरा questions हरु गर्ने छौ. अनि म तिमीलाई के भन्न चाहन्छु भने यो dot product मा there are different properties, commutative properties, एसोसिएटिभ प्रपर्टिज, डिस्ट्रिब्युटिभ प्रपर्टिज है, धेरैवटा प्रपर्टिजहरू छ। तिमीले यु क्यान रिफर इन यर टेक्स्ट बुक त्यो प्रपर्टी हेर्नु है, त्यसको प्रुफ इज भेरी भेरी सिम्पल। त्यो प्रपर्टी हेर्नु अनि इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास आई विल सल्भ द पास्ट इयर क्वेसन अल्सो। ओके, सो आई विल डु all the questions in the next class from this topic. Thank you so much.